Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. All the supplies and dimensions are attached to this video. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to be making this card, only I'm going to change it into a birthday card. And you will need an envelope, all my little tiny pieces here, Whisper White, which is your card back. It's 5.5 by 8.5, and you'll need a piece for the inside, which is 5.25 by 4, and you will need a piece that's 1/2 inch by 3.5 for your salutation. You need early espresso, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, 5.25 by 1 3/4. Mint Macaron is 5.25 by 4. You need the Gilded Autumn Designer Series paper, which is 5.25 by 1.5. Isn't that stunning? It's gorgeous. And you need 2 pieces of gold foil, and they're a 3/8 inch wide, and they're 5.25 inches long. And then you'll need scraps of pumpkin pie and the Cajun Craze. And the stamp set you need is Seabed. Well, the embossing folder is Seabed. It's such a beautiful embossing folder. I don't know if you can see it. And the Gather Together stamp set. And I use the Blossom and Blooms for the Happy Birthday, and the Forever Fern, and I used it for this. But you can use any of your stamps if you don't happen to have these for your salutations or your dots. And the rest is pretty well listed. Well, everything is listed, so we'll just get started here. Okay, what I'm going to do is move a few things out of the way and put that over there because I need that. Oh, and I use the Gather Together die cuts too. So we use Cajun Craze for the pumpkins. Now you can either punch this out or fussy cut it out, excuse me, or you can die cut it out if you have the die cuts. But I use the die cuts just like that and run it through the dies. And let's put this away because I will cause a problem. And then we do the big leaf with early espresso and just stamp it on there. Make sure. I should have had my piercing mat underneath. Silly me. Just like that. Oops. I do need this again. And then you just run this through the die cuts. And this lightness won't show because that part of the leaf is not showing. That's probably the easiest if I just do that. And then I just went around here and then I flipped it. And you don't need anything in the center because you will be gluing the strip down. And then we will just stamp the happy birthday. Get my ink out again. Too good. And if I line it up here, hopefully I will get it straight. Now I'm putting it more towards the end, because you can always cut this end off, but if you put it, oh, that's not quite straight. Make sure you get it straight, and hopefully, without getting my head in the way, I will do a good job of that. Not bad at all, especially without my head over top to see. Now we have this banners. Take a pick tool, and what you do is put this in, slide it in, all, wait a minute, it's this one I want, yeah. Slide it in there and just pop it out. And there you've got it. Those are, make it so easy. And it makes 3 different sizes. It makes it 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, or 1 inch. Because if you have the 1 inch, it would stick up here and go across. So you can make all different sizes with these. Now I think, no, if we need to stamp the inside, and we're going to clean off my stamp because we're changing color. And I stamp this off, and then I stamp this in the center. And when I decide who I'm going to send it to, I will put the salutation there. And the envelope, I will do the same thing. Stamp it off, stamp there, hold it for a few seconds so the ink has a chance to adhere, flip it over, and then you've got a party in the back and at the front. And when you're sending it through the mail, even the post delivery people love to see these kind of things come through the mail. So that, I think we're done all the stamping now, and we can just assemble. So move this out of here. And there's my silicone mat. It is so handy to have here because nothing will stick to it. All the glue will roll away so you don't end up with a mess. And then you just put it there, and then you line it up, and because you've used the liquid glue, you got a little bit of time for wiggle room. There we go. That's done. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to switch, because this is going to have foil, and if you it's not, there we go. With foil, if you get some glue on, no, that's not working. There, I think I've got it now. Yeah, I've got it. Just didn't feel like it. No, it's not working. What did I do wrong? Well, I'll just use this one. There we go. There. And we'll put it on here, and I believe it goes right to the end, and it has just a little bit on each side, and you put it down. And I I don't have it perfect yet. Get it. Come on. There. That's much better. And it's a little bit longer. When I cut it, it wasn't quite. So you just come along, turn it to the back and flip it over, and then you've got it. Not a problem at all. Now, I got glue on my finger. What we're going to do is we're going to glue each edge. And because this is foil, you don't want to get any the liquid glue on it, because it could change the color and it won't look shiny like it would normally because of the liquid glue getting on it. And what I did is I just stuck it down there, and I decided how much I was going to have along there, and then I just ran this along and attached it. And then I did the same with the other side. Decided what side I wanted out, put it down, and slowly attached it. And now you don't have any of the problems of the liquid glue on this. And because there still is foil, I'm doing this on the back of this to attach it to the main card. This is the Seal Plus. It really is, it holds really well. Get that out of the way. Put this down. Just like that. There we go. Now put that aside. Now we'll bring out, I have stamped these extra things. I stamped this die cut in the gold foil. I stamped this in Mint Macaron and die cut it with that. And then you saw me do that one, and then I just cut it out with this. Oops, put the wrong thing there. And then I just assembled this. I just used the liquid glue and put this together. You can use whatever glues you want. You can use glue dots, you can use liquid glue, you can use the Seal Plus, you can use whatever. And because I did not want that, I cut it off. It's not necessary, and throw it in the garbage because I get little pieces everywhere. And then I just put this down here, and I tried to make it so that there's a little bit of the gold showing there. And now bring it here, and then just pop this on here. Now I die cut that, and I use a green. This is a dark mint macaron, and I colored in the stems of the pumpkins. I will show you how I did that. And I just used the bullet end. Just like that. Easy peasy. Just like that. And then I cut them out, and then I put this one on top of this one, and then I put dimensionals on the back. And I just thought it would save time while I was doing the video if I did it ahead of time. You can take your pick tool or whatever to take those dimensionals off if you want. And I did do that. Where did I put it? There it is. Now I'm going to put this in here, and it's too long, so I'm gonna Those are my other scissors. So I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. Stick that in there. Yep, fits. Now I just need the dimensionals. There we go. Put one there. And I put it at the top because I didn't want it to be on top of this. So now I will just take these, whoops, attach them, Cheryl. Just like that. And stick this underneath. And there we go. Now I'm going to attach this to my card. And as I said, you can use any glue you want. Now these are, they are so cool. They are right here, Sequins for everything. They're on page 66 of the winter catalog. And there's 4 different boxes, basically. It comes in a single box, and each one of these colors is in a separate one. And this happens to be the orangey kind. And it's got the pumpkin pie, and it's got the early espresso color. So all I did is I put a dot of glue there, and then you just figure out where you want it, and you just put it. There we go. Now I've got my take your pick tool, and I go in here, make sure that, yep, there was 2, and then I just stick that there. And this is the brown one, which is kind of cool. Make sure they're attached, and then I will get an orange one just like that. And if you have problems getting them off, just use your scissors. Just like that. And then make sure you put these away, because you don't want to be picking those up because they will go everywhere. There we go. Now we have to put the center in. There it is. And like I said, you could use this for anything. You just put your salutation on it when you decide who you're going to send it to, and then you have everything ready to go, and just make your salutation to fit your person for the occasion you're sending. There we go. And there you have it. The happy birthday, gather together fall birthday card. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. If you enjoyed this video, would you please like or share it? And if you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached to this video. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bye now.